Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance. In today's episode, we're jumping back into a Marvel game. This game I felt like was severely underrated for how good it really was because of a bunch of factors. But this is Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, first and foremost, I have to admit that the reason why I felt like this game was underrated is because the Marvel's Avengers game came out, made by the same company or published by the same company, and it did not do too well for a bunch of different reasons that we won't go into today. But as a result, I felt like the Guardians of the Galaxy game was kind of just, they looked at it like it wasn't going to be any better because of what happened with that game. And I was pleasantly surprised. I streamed this game, so it holds a special place in my heart because we played it on stream and it's very important to me. And but the actual quality of it is fantastic. You know, the flashback scenes you get to get with Star-Lord, you know, learning about his childhood and his past and, you know, his connection to his mom and things like that is really important to him. And they do a good job of showing it without trying to harp on it. They really do a good job in this whole game of showing you why people are the way that they are without like constantly referencing it. Right? There's a lot of little things that they do detail-wise that I really appreciate. One, music is amazing. Would let you hear it, but you know, copyright strike, so we can't do that. But anyway, you know, if you've watched the movies, you know that they do a good job with the soundtrack. They definitely kept that same energy here, where you get a lot of the 80s flair, right, that Star-Lord possesses. You see it in real time. The other cool thing is there's a lot of dialogue options that happen, like that you can participate in or not if you don't want to in a lot of cases. But it allows for the relationship between the characters to develop and you can see them in real time and have an effect on them. And I thought that was a really, really good idea. You know, I'm a big fan of like Mass Effect and stuff like that. So definitely got a lot of Mass Effect vibes from this game in a really good way. The colors and like just the way it's presented, it's the contrast in colors from different areas to area is just beautiful. Like, I don't think people give it enough credit for how great of a game it looks, let alone the overall package. You know, the combat, while I can understand why people, you know, are not 100% sold on it, as far as like it can become tedious and things like that. It can be easy. I mean, increase the difficulty if you don't like how easy it is. I personally enjoy feeling like I was, you know, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy and super strong and can deal with any adversity that comes my way physically. I thought that was really cool. Not being able to control the other Guardians was kind of iffy at first, but you know, for story reasons and for gameplay consistency, I get it. So I give them a pass on that. But I really like this game. I like the way you can unlock different visuals for the characters. So like partway through the game, I was playing on the Game Pass version for this video instead of playing the PlayStation version that I actually played on stream. So I didn't have all my cool costumes and whatnot, but that's okay. You know, when you get a chance to play it, you can unlock all of them and see what I mean. You know, the using the different team members to figure out how to get through the terrain and traverse the area, find secrets. You know, Star-Lord and Rocket having a who can blast the most gross colony things, like these little bug colonies. They have like a contest to see who can shoot the most, and you do get a little bonus if you beat them. And you know, I got to win, so I won. But they're just so many layers to what they give you in this game. So many little decisions that come back later on in the game. And I don't know what the other endings are. There are multiple endings to the game. I got the best one because, you know, we get the best ones. But the fact that they had that in a traditionally superhero game, which normally a lot of these don't get that type of gameplay, you know, replayability. It's usually just, this is a story and it's over with, which I don't mind as long as it's done well. But the fact that they gave you, you know, the chance to have different endings depending on how you interacted with people, what choices you made during the game, is always a bonus. I feel like this game, especially nowadays, is a complete package. Like I don't need anything else from it. You know, if we get a sequel, that's great. If not, it could be a standalone story, and I think it was a great package, and I really enjoyed it. Now, if you are apprehensive and you are a fan of superhero games, I'm telling you, this is one you need to give a shot. If you like, you know, space adventures with multiple choices, like I said, kind of Mass Effect-ish, this is a game for you. If you've already played this game and you feel the same way I do, love to hear from you in the comments. Either way, I really appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.